He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Hitting for the Yankees.
Shohei Ohtani will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Shohei Ohtani.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Pompey has a read on it. One down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's got over 15 runs batted in his last 10 games. Like, that's some kind of a stretch. These opposing pitchers have to figure out a way to keep the guys off base in front of him, or he's going to make it really tough for them.
Giancarlo Stanton now. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. So his remarkable season continues as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Digging in now for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger, as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Home run number 58 on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
So striding forward now, Aaron Judge, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ready now, Chris Bryant. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here.
Yeah, and yesterday didn't hurt. He drove in 5 runs in that contest.
Strike taken to throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Judge stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. To short, hit hard. Robertson has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their 2nd win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Pompey, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 398 now of his career. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
The second baseman.
Here's Manny Machado now. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Into the seats, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground is short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment, because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Digging in, David.
Leading off for the Jays, the second baseman, David.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits. In now, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Robertson is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batter,
Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Your attention, please.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, D-Rock? You come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yanks able to add on one more to the bottom of inning number 2, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale. All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box, Ryan Diggs, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2?
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Yankees lead this one 6-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. This is line to left. 1 away here to begin the 3rd.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 0-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
And there are two away now.
Next for the Yankees.
Now at the plate, Jacob Stallings. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
When you're up by 7 runs, any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Here comes the first pitch. There we go. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Stallings at second with 2 down. Runner breaks for third. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Here it comes on 0-2. Popped up. Ozuna calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Anthony Santander the next to bat. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Standing in now, Dwight Smith Jr. as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 5 homers and 28 RBIs. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in for the Jays, Dalton Pompey, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. 1-1 the count.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Blue Jays go down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Next for New York, Jose Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Ready with the 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And he'll He'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Pompey, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting.
The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
The third baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Next to bat for Toronto, David Ozuna. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Daniel Robertson.
Into the box, Daniel Robertson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now in the box, Mitch Haniger. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with another 0-2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is 2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still 8-0.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And he keeps it up. 53 now on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Swing hard liner to left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Oh, and he misses it. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Here comes the first pitch. In there, now the throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there. And I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 10-0 score.
The batter, the second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Manny Machado. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And the runner's breaking for third. That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Ready on 0-2. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. So the base hit drives home their third run of the inning and adds to his season total as we check out the league leaders in RBIs. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken to throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. Line towards center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So it's 4 runs. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, Rod Dobson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, base is empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. 2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for called strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martinez is there, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line to short but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they lead it by a count of 12-0. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Santander. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-2, here it is. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in now, Dalton Pompey. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. One not given up for dead. It's 12-0. Mark Leiter enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Mark Leiter
in there, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra base.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
High and deep to right center. Under this is Pompey, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
now batting, the second baseman, Manny Machado.
At the plate, Manny Machado singled home a run in his last time up. First offering on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Pompey has to retreat to the track, but he has it. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. David Ozuna. A dive, but it's off his glove. Comes set and the 0-1. Nope. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up.
And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Number 54.
Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Daniel Nakamura comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Daniel Nakamura becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box, Rod Dodson, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More Monday Night Baseball following this. Ready for another shot now, Jose Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Jose.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the 8th.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there, and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers. How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
And he's going to be tagged out on a botched suicide squeeze. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Pompey ranging back. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season as this lead got even wider. Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Carlos Juarez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as the blowout continues. Stepping in now, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously, he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
In now, Carlos Correa pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw, and he's safe. The 0-2 delivery fouled off. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Correa brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Henniger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Diggs. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. 0-1 the count. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Struck him out. At the plate, Anthony Santander. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he got another one here. He strikes out this. Now at the plate, Jacob Stallings, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Hit hard back up the middle, and that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Runner's on his way to third. In there, now the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. 0-2, here it is. Hit sharply on the ground and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
The center fielder, number 33.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
0-1, here it comes. Strike taken to throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Oh, and 2, here it comes. The bouncer to the left side. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Here comes the first pitch. Runners on for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Runner breaks for third. That's a strike to throw down. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base. Martinez, the runner at third with no outs. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. Lawrence Grease enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 26, Lawrence.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under this is Pompey, and he's got it for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In there, now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Still only 1 out in the inning. This is line to left. Santander is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Settling in now, Jacob Stallings. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's set. Here it comes. He's running. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Back goes Pompey to the track. On the warning track, he makes the... Digging in the switch hitter, Dalton Pompey. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, David Ozuna hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. On the ground is second, taken in by Machado. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
The batter, the shortstop.
Striding in once again, Daniel Robertson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Fly ball out toward left center field. Martinez sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
22-0 the final tonight. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Shohei Ohtani earned his 9th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. German Marquez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Aroldis Chapman takes the rare 3-inning save, his 37th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game.